Hey YouTube, we are back. Yesterday I did a video in response to Perez Hilton's tweet because I wanted to. And he watched it and responded, so I thought that was good. Got something done. So I decided let's keep going with videos. Let's do more videos. I haven't done that many videos since I've been here. I don't know who's watching these or if we have that many viewers yet, but I don't know how to like get in the frame. Let's see if I can like sit down. Ray will just be behind me. Does that work? Better. This light's too close. Better? Okay, so thought let's make some more videos, and today we are going to talk about anxiety again. We talked about CBD before, but I want to talk a little bit about anxiety and how it works. So anxiety is something I think people hear a little bit about depression a lot as far as mental illness goes, but anxiety, which I would say is something that I have more of, doesn't get spoken of as much. So to some extent everyone has anxiety, so it's not like something that that you have to like have it in order to understand it. But imagine if it's just like all the time. It's just like baseline level, you have anxiety about everything. Anxiety is just like this like constant little voice inside your head that's telling you like everything, just like everything's wrong, what's wrong, this is wrong, you could do this, this could happen. And it's like this like voice that like gets you to like think about like everything is gonna, like the world is gonna end at any given moment, and maybe it will. But getting past anxiety is like a battle against that voice. And I think that when I moved here to San Diego, one of the reasons I did that was because I needed a change for what I thought was going to help me with anxiety, and it has. It's just a totally different environment. People here are chiller than DC. DC is great, but there's just a lot of stressed out people, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. It just wasn't good for my anxiety. So I come here and it's nice and sunny all the time and hot, and there's pools, and I don't have to wear like anything but like tank tops and the clothes I wear. I don't like clothes that are like restrictive. That's like a thing about anxiety. Like if I have clothes that are too tight, like that gives me anxiety, and I like have trouble breathing and I get stomach aches. So there's a legitimate reason why I actually like wearing less clothes. It's not just because I'm a hashtag Insta-gay trying to like get followers based on like what my body looks like, which is totally true. I do that too, but I actually just legitimately don't like clothing. It's restrictive. So let's get like in the middle of the frame here. Those are some hats up there. This is Ray. For those who don't know, Raiden is my Derg. He is 3 years old. He has anxiety like me. He has 3 legs. He waves. Sometimes he tolerates me. There you go. He is one of the best things for my anxiety too. When I've had like really bad like panic attacks, just gotta hold him tight, have like he nurses me through it. So, but then like the next day, he totally absorbs that extra energy and he turns it into like his own like Derek excitement. So the next day he's like super hyped up, like even more than normal. But when I moved here, and I did know this, but anxiety doesn't go away. It just finds a new way of coming through. So what I did was I I mean, I don't have a job here. I deliberately didn't have a job here. I don't want a job. I wanted to be an artist. I don't like having anyone standing over me telling me what I have to do. It's all part of this. Is all goes to anxiety. Like I'm trying to limit all of the stressors in my life that cause me anxiety in order to let myself live. Because when I'm free, when I have that, like that's when I feel trust in myself, and that's when I can go ahead and do the things I want to do and actually do well. And the new stressor, the new like anxiety that I have in my life is like, what if I like fail? What if this doesn't work out at all? And what if I can't what if I can't sell anything? Like I like making this stuff, and people are like, yeah, I love this stuff, but like I don't know, maybe I do price the stuff a little high because it's like art and it's harder to leave it, but it's not easy to sell anything. So selling expensive hats that are like $50 to $100 is not easy either. I think I'm gonna have to like lower that initially to get my like name out there, but like I mean, I have 10,000 followers on Instagram, which is great. I worked really hard to get that, but it's not as easy. Like that doesn't translate into the amount of like impressions and views that you would think it would. The audience is still small, and I have to grow that audience if I'm ever gonna find people that want this stuff and will purchase it at, you know, prices that allow me to like sustain this job as an artist. And then ultimately my idea for turning Reef Streets into a bakery, cafe / bar, but that's gonna take a lot of money too. And so I need to like make it. So that creates a huge amount of anxiety when I like wake up every day and I'm like, fuck. Like I have money saved, like that's how I got to here. I saved some money, but like now it's just like, drop it. I mean, hey, right in. I don't know what he's, sometimes he just like does that. I think it's like someone at the door. You're sounding scary on the camera. Everyone didn't think you're scary, Derek. He sounds scary, doesn't he? This is like attack mode. No, it's like guard dog mode. Okay, fine. I'll let him go. Go do his thing. Okay, so Ray was doing his thing, getting all attacky and everything. Back to what we're talking about, anxiety. Anyways, what I realized is that like every time I get this anxiety, it takes me sometimes a long time to like go back and like remember the rules that I created for myself. It's like all about reminding myself to trust myself in order to actually be able to do this. Because when I believe in myself, when I actually think that this is gonna work, it does work. But when I don't, it doesn't work. And I know like I spiral into this like spiraling failure pit. But I don't know. Every day now I wake up and I'm like, how do I make some money off of my art? How do I do something different? And so I come up with I just do something new each day that I can like point to myself and think you've done something towards your goal. And like none of this is necessarily gonna work, and none of it's gonna definitely work overnight, even though like I want this stuff to like go viral and be like, what? Everyone's buying my shit. Like that'd be great, but in my experience, you can't force things to go viral. And the more I try to like make something that everyone will want to see, it's just like I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna keep doing what I like to do, and hopefully there's enough people that see my stuff and are like, oh, I want that over time I'll be able to do this. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was, I know I keep plugging CBD, but like I just saw this article online on Twitter on Vox. I was like, is CBD like a placebo or something? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's definitely not placebo. I mean, it does have placebo effects just like any drug does, but it really does work. They just haven't done enough research or just, I mean, it's very complex. We don't know everything about it yet, but we know a lot about it. And it does, I mean, it really works. It's very good for my anxiety. It doesn't get rid of it, but it definitely, like, when I need it, takes the edge off and allows me to kind of do this, kind of trust in myself. And it brings me back to reality. It brings me back to, like, my, like, level self, to where I can think, where that voice is not, like, crushing me. It's just a weapon. It's a weapon in that fight against the voice. So we're gonna make more videos about anxiety and about art and about weed and about dergs and about lots of things. So if you subscribe, you'll get to see more of that stuff. I still don't know how to put, like, buttons. I'll do that eventually. And if you like my hats, like Reed, this one isn't for sale. I mean, it is for sale. You can contact me if you want this one, but, like, I haven't put this one up on my website yet. So this is what I've done so far on the art front. So we have a website, fluxbyjake.com. On that website, we've got, like, 11 hats now. I'm gonna get all the hats that I've made up there soon. I'm working on that. I'm also gonna put my art up there. When it comes to, like, other stuff, I might put some random things up there, like fanny pack that I'm working on. Working on this fanny pack right now. Pretty cool. It'll be good. I'll show you that one. Free for, like, EDM concerts and circuit parties and stuff like that. Swimsuits. A few people have contacted me about swimsuits, and I've given them quotes that are, like, quite high, because honestly it takes me a lot of time and it's really hard to make swimwear, but I want to. So I'm thinking about doing some commissions at lower prices just while I'm kind of trying to get this off the ground. So if you do want something in general made for you, contact me and we'll work out something. And then also go on, like, society6.com or Redbubble and buy something on Flux Gear that is, like, I've done, like, 11 different digital art designs, and they make some, like, really cool stuff. iPhone cases. Where's my iPhone? Oh yeah, it's recording this right now. My iPhone case is actually made from one of my paintings, but these are digital art, so they're even, like, crisper and better. They make cool stuff, like pillows and furniture and wall tapestries and other stuff. So check that out, and if you buy stuff, I'll get a little bit of it. Not that much, but some, and it'll do something. Every little bit helps. GoFundMe by buying some art. I'm gonna just keep making stuff and seeing if people want it, and I'll make videos and I'll do whatever the fuck I need to do until this works, because these are all, I'm putting all of my eggs in this basket, and I'm okay with that. This is what I want to do, so deal with it. If you have, like, ideas for videos or ways I can make my videos less boring, I don't really know what I'm doing, comments, posts on Instagram, I don't know. This is the Derg. He's gonna say bye. The Derg. I want to do more videos about him, but I don't know what to do. Like, all the cute things he does, he won't do on camera. Well, maybe he will, but I gotta figure that out. Yeah. Sometimes he just lets me do whatever I want. Other times he does not. Right now he's kind of like, yes. Hi. All right, say bye. Bye. All right, video done.